Hi, welcome to the Whiskey Catapult, where we catapult around the world trying whiskeys from all over the world. So today, I have a relatively new release. So we are catapulting in the States over to Virginia. This is the Virginia Distillery Company, their cigar blend. And this is their, what do they call it, first cut. It is aged for 7 years. It's 54% ABV. It's an American single malt whiskey, so not bourbon. Let's see what they say here. It's a blend of casks, which is Spanish oak sherry, port, STR, Chateau Palmer Cabernet, Armagnac, cognac, and Fino. It also says there's a whisper of smoke from a rare Isla cask that adds depth and intrigue. So I don't know if we'll be able to pick that up, but we'll see. So I'm a big fan of Virginia Distillery Company. I think they're making some really good stuff in the American single malt realm. I actually don't think they produce any bourbon, so this is kind of their specialty. It's really nice nose. It's malty, fruity. There's a little bit of funkiness to it. Really sweet. But there's still a little bit of earthiness in it, too. It's pretty nice. That is really juicy. Very bold flavor, which is kind of what you want for a cigar blend. I actually get a little bit of tobacco note on there. Man. Got some really dark fruit. I can pick out the sherry influence. A little bit of that port is coming through. I wish I got a little bit more of the Armagnac, because I really like Armagnac cast finish whiskeys. Man, that's a lot. The finish is really nice and really strong too, so this can definitely hold up to if you're smoking a cigar, which is generally the point of these. Yeah. Lingers for a while. It's got some nice fruit, maltiness on there. It's good. There you go. Yep. I can get a little bit of the STR influence on there. Some really nice dark fruit notes. It's tasty. I'm digging it. I don't get the whisper of smoke that they're talking about. But I'm going to add a little bit of water and see if it opens up. So I'm actually using a Virginia Distillery branded glass. So this is different from a Glencairn. It's kind of more of a vertical tulip shape and more rounded at the base than higher up like a regular Glencairn. I don't know what the name of this official glass is. I got it when Virginia Distillery Company actually came to my area to do a tasting of all their American single malts, which are all pretty good. I really like the cuvee cask, the cast strength sherry, cast strength cuvee cask. They're making some really good stuff. I've had quite a few different ones. So as soon as they announced this one, I got it on their website. I picked it up. I'm a big fan of theirs. But I generally use this glass for cast strength American single malt and cast strength bourbon. I feel like it just does a little bit better, but it's kind of down to personal preference. Okay, water made the nose a little bit sweeter. Almost opened up a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of creaminess. That's really nice. Almost, dare I say, ice cream. That's really nice. Okay. That toned down the boldness a little bit. It's not as in your face. Rounded out a little bit more, the maltiness comes through. The sherry is kind of taking a step back. I get a little bit more of the STR. That port still in there. Okay. I'm getting a little of the other cognac and Armagnac influences. And it's not that you're supposed to be able to pick those individual pieces out, but I've had enough cast finishes of those types to be able to recognize the association with it. It's a really good blended whiskey. Like, it all works together. There's not like a specific note that stands out that just is like, this shouldn't be here or anything relative to that. So, yeah, that's really tasty. So, yeah, it really just calms everything down with a little bit of water. And I just did a pipette, full pipette. But it still has all the base flavors there. It's just a little bit more subtle, a little more rounded. It's actually nice. This is, with water, I think I could like sit and enjoy it for longer and probably have like a second pour of it. But initially that pour is just so strong on the flavor, which is not a bad thing. But I think after a glass of this at full strength, I think I might need a little bit of a break or shift to something a little bit more easygoing. But it's really good. So, as I mentioned, I got this on their website. I think Flaviar is the company that actually delivered it. But it was $60. That's a pretty damn good deal. 7-year age statement. So, yeah. I'm liking it. I still don't get that smoke. I'm looking for it. I know that when they came to town and we got to try their full range, their master blender was there, and she was kind of talking about her process and influence. And I know she likes Bowmore peated Scotch, so I could understand why they felt the need to add that kind of subtle influence in there, but I'm not picking it up. The other flavors are so in your face and just covering the entire spread of the flavor spectrum there that I personally don't notice it. But I also drink a lot of peated Scotch, so I've had I had Talisker 10 a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't taste the peat. That's how much that's kind of burned my peat palate a little bit. Yeah, this one's really nice. If you like cigar blends, especially in the bourbon realm, stuff like that, this is excellent. You'll really enjoy this. Highly recommend. Like I said, as of the time of this recording, it's a fairly recent release. It probably released like 3 weeks ago, if I remember right, and it took about a week and a half to get it shipped to me. So, and I popped it open immediately. I was really excited about this one. I've had 3 or 4 glasses so far, so I'm enjoying it. It's their first cut. I would imagine they would continue doing this, but I could easily see myself buying a second bottle of this. So definitely keep your eye out for it. If you don't see it in local stores, you can find it on Virginia Distillery's website. And they're not paying me to say that. I'm just a fan. So, yeah. It's really good. If you haven't checked them out, definitely do so. I don't have anything to compare this to because it's still available on the market. So, definitely recommend. Yeah. It still has that dark fruit character in there. I think I'm going back and forth on whether I like it more with or without water, because it's not too different of experience, but like I said, without water, very strong, very bold in your face. If I was smoking a cigar with this, I would do it without water. If I was just kind of hanging out with a glass of it, I'd probably add a little bit. But it probably actually might not be too bad over ice too. So, sacrilege. Anyways, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button and subscribe to see where we catapult off to next. Cheers.